Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, from Athens, Greece, and welcome to our daily preview of the upcoming NBA games. Today it's March the 19th, and we have 8 games. Yesterday we had no risky bets, only main bets, from which 1 out of 2 was good. Portland Trail Blazers won, while Boston Celtics, they didn't win. At the last period of the game, they, I should say, collapsed, and they lost the game against New Orleans Pelicans. As for the teaser parlay, none of the 3 games was good. So yesterday we lost 37 euros, and now we are minus 443, as we see in the graph. And today we have 8 games: Milwaukee at Cleveland, Lakers at Indiana, Charlotte at Philadelphia, Memphis at Brooklyn, Denver at Miami, Chicago at New York, Golden State at San Antonio, and Detroit Pistons at Sacramento Kings. Let's check them one by one. First game is Milwaukee at Cleveland. It's a game with extra time alert. That means that we are going with the underdog. We're going with Milwaukee Bucks. They performed good the last few weeks, while Cleveland Cavaliers, they are winning, they're losing, they don't have a stable performance. As for the lines, maybe we can have an under for Cleveland Cavaliers. It's very close to the highest limit. And if we see the limits, the highest limit of each team, Milwaukee Bucks are much better than Cleveland Cavaliers, while at the lowest limit, they are almost the same. And we're going to use this game at the teaser parlay. Next game is LA Lakers and Indiana Pacers. It's another game with extra time alerts. We have a lot of games with extra time alerts today. We are going with Los Angeles Lakers. We are playing their last chances to proceed to playoffs, while Indiana Pacers, they are in the playoffs. As we can see, the limits, lowest and highest limit of each team are almost the same. I think it's a good chance to play for the win of Los Angeles Lakers. Next game is Charlotte Hornets at Philadelphia 76ers. It's a game that both teams want to win it in order to proceed to the playoffs, Charlotte Hornets, or to have a better seed in Philadelphia 76ers. But the lines are almost in the middle of the limits, and the differential between the highest and the lowest limits is such big, it's big enough, so we don't have. We will not use this game at the teaser parlay. Next game is Memphis Grizzlies at Brooklyn Nets. Both teams are out of playoffs. And we are not going to interfere with this game. I don't think that there's something to say about it. Let's go to the next one. Denver Nuggets at Miami Heat. It's a game with extra time alert, but there is no underdog at this game. The odds are almost the same for both teams, and there is nothing to suggest. Next game is Chicago at New York. It's a game with extra time alert. That means that we are going with the underdog. We're going with Chicago Bulls. Both teams are not out of playoffs, but they need a miracle in order to proceed to playoffs. It's almost impossible. So we're going with Chicago Bulls. As for the lines, maybe we can have an under for New York Knicks. It's close to the 114, and that's all. Next game is Golden State Warriors San Antonio Spurs. Golden State Warriors to win. It's our main bet of the day. The numbers are better for Golden State Warriors, for the defending champs, while San Antonio Spurs, they are in and out of playoffs. It depends of the other results, what they do in each game. I don't know, maybe Golden State Warriors will play without their big 3, but the numbers are for them. As we can see, the limits, at the lowest limits it's almost the same, while at the highest limit Golden State Warriors are much better. And we're going to use this game at the teaser parlay as well. Last game of the night is Detroit and Sacramento Kings. It's another game with extra time alert. It's a game that we're going with the underdog Sacramento Kings. Detroit Pistons, they played very well after the trade, but after the trades that they made, but now they're not performing good. While Sacramento Kings, they are out of playoffs, but they play every game at their best. A few days before they won Golden State Warriors, I think they will win today as well. As for the lines, there's nothing to suggest. Maybe we're going to use it at the teaser parlay. So, one main bet, Golden State Warriors to win, 15 euros. And as for risky bets, we have 4 risky bets: Milwaukee Bucks, Lakers, Bulls, and Kings to win, €5 each in single bets. And then we play doubles, €2 for each bet. There are 6 bets. In the triples, 4 bets, €2 each bet, and at the parlay, €2. That means that we are playing 57 euros at this, and then we have 43 euros in order to have 100 euros as total bets. In our teaser parlay consisted of 4 games: Milwaukee at Cleveland under 232.5, Lakers at Indiana under 227.5, Warriors at Spurs over 193.5, and Detroit Sacramento under 213.5, and the odds are 3.6. Our bank is minus 443. Thank you very much for watching. I'm wishing you good luck at whatever you choose to play. Feel free to comment. You can like and subscribe, and you can follow my Twitter. Thank you very much. See you tomorrow. Bye.